Good morning, everybody. Illinois basketball is facing a bit of adversity for the first time this season. The Illini have lost 2 straight games, and following their performances at Penn State and Sunday against Wisconsin, Illinois has fallen out of the top 25. The Illini had a setback in front of a sold-out crowd of 16,618 at Assembly Hall, losing their first game at home this season. The loss to Wisconsin also snapped a 14-game home winning streak. In the span of 72 hours, the Illini went from being in sole possession of first place in the Big Ten to a tie for 5th in the conference. Still, the team is trying to keep a level head and not let their recent 2-game skid impact their future.
That was kind of a goal of ours to not have highs and lows in the season, and obviously that's kind of taken a turn. But similar to last year, even though we're not the same team, at Minnesota was kind of what we call our foxhole game. It was going to be a turning point in the season. Either had to go up or down, and obviously we were pretty shaky last year. But hopefully this year we can, make another turn and continue to improve, and hopefully steal one on the road, and just continue to play well and get better. That's all that matters. We got a lot of guys with talent, and just want to continue to listen to coach and get better daily.
And speaking of Meyers Leonard, the Illini big man finished Sunday's game with his first double-double since he put up 20 points and 11 rebounds in Illinois' double overtime win against Minnesota all the way back on December 27th. With the Illini ranked 224th in the country at just 34 rebounds per game, both Leonard and coach Bruce Weber agree the 7-footer and his teammates need to step up their low-post play.
I'm trying to work, get better every practice, every game, at being, trying to be a dominant force in the lane rather than floating.
Meyers wants to post up, and it's great, but when you get it to him, he's got to finish. He's got to make plays, and when he doesn't make plays now, nothing else happens, and we're all kind of standing there watching him. And, we made the decision because Joe's played pretty well to go small. Now you don't have, the offensive rebounds. Just, you got 4 again. I don't know how many we had against Penn State, but somebody's got to go crash the glass.
And turning our attention to the high school ranks, well, it was a special night at Uni High for their annual Coaches vs. Cancer event. Johnny Shapley and his teammates, they were looking for a big victory at home against Buckley Christ Lutheran. And Uni High, they would get out to a big early lead in this one here. It's senior Simeon Washington hitting one of his 2 threes in the game. Later on, Washington finding Tahar Bowen Pinto for the lay-in. Then later on in the first half, it would be a nice give and go. Washington to Bowen Pinto, back to Washington for the lay-in. And finally, off the miss here by Buckley, rebound for Uni High. And look at the fast break. It's Washington going coast to coast for the bucket. He'd finish with 11 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists as Uni High cruises to victory, 66-18. And before the boys' big win, the girls' team squared off against Buckley. We spoke earlier about the Illini struggle on the offensive glass, just 4 offensive rebounds against Wisconsin. Well, maybe they can learn a little thing from the Uni High team. 3 offensive rebounds on this play alone, capped off by the bucket down low. But this night, it was ultimately about raising money for cancer research. Students at Uni High and Buckley combined to raise $2,200, including over $300 raised by teacher Steve Rayburn. His reward, having his hair dyed purple by one of his students. Great night for a great cause. Uni High girls beat Buckley 61-26. And turning our attention to the NBA, Derrick Rose returning after a 4-game absence due to a sprained toe, taking on the New Jersey Nets. First half, University of Illini alum Darren Williams, he finds Sheldon Williams for the bucket down low. Williams would finish with 16 points and 10 rebounds 10 assists in this one. Here, Rose showing that toe's all right. An explosive move to the basket. MVP finishing with 22 points in the game. Too much Bulls for the Nets to handle. Chicago moves to 16-3 on the season, winning 110-95. And turning our attention to football, new head coach Tim Beckman and his staff will announce their 2012 recruiting class next week. The new class will be announced at a signing day event on Wednesday, February 1st. Doors open at Assembly Hall at 4:30 in the afternoon as the new coaching staff will greet fans before introducing the entire recruiting class on the video board at 5:30. The event is free and open to the public. And one final note for you, the Indianapolis Colts, they're set to interview Baltimore Ravens defensive coordinator Chuck Pagano for their vacant head coaching position. Colts owner Jim Irsay says he wants a resolution to the team's coaching search by the middle of the week. That's it for sports. Have a great day, everybody.